dear, how careless of me. I'm afraid some crucial evidence may have just been tragically destroyed.
And I saw that on the wooden base of the plate that the steak was served on was a splattering of blood.
Objection! That's not a valid explanation.
Shut the up!
How rude!
No! It's an animalistic desire to take down my prey! Objection!
The court wishes to examine the plate from the victim's table immediately.
Yes, sir! Smells good. Sorry for the delay. Here is...
Old me.
Yeah. Here is what you ordered. The steak. Well, what about the blood? Is there blood on it?
Of course there isn't. Quickly, Inspector! The blood man! Show the card!
Of course. Examine the plate at your leisure. No blood. No. No blood. No blood anywhere. But no, that's impossible! I know I saw it. I'm sure of it. It was right there on the table behind the professor. There was blood on the side of the plate. Did she use the professor's sleeve to wipe off the blood and that's how he got the burn? I don't know. We'll see.
The mark is on the other side of the plate.
Shh. Let me have my theory. Blood.
What an unbecoming expression, little boy. You see, this is why I always say you can't trust what the Japanese tell you.
Ah! That's racist!
I couldn't agree more. In the case of the disgrace of this empire. To the empire. I believe we may finally have reached a conclusion in this trial.
Album titles, yeah.
This let's pretend account of courtroom proceedings is painful to watch. But I do promise to do my best to forget all about it when it's over.
Ha! This sorry-looking steak reveals the facts all too clearly. If this sorry-looking accused wishes to examine it again, be my guest.
Plate. Was the plate I saw, or thought I saw, just a figment of my imagination? Let me take a look. I dropped the steak!
I know.
This emblem on the side of the plate. Is it a cat?
It's a cow, obviously. Most likely because the restaurant's signature dish is beef steak. It seems a lot of different restaurants have their own unique tableware.
So this is a symbol of La Carnival, is it? Steak! What? Huh? What in the world is this?
I think it's a Koban coin. The hallmark is from the Hoera, I believe.
The coin!
This is the wrong plate.
This is the plate from the antiquer and the soldier. Haha!
The sergeant.
The sergeant took the coin and hid it under his steak. No, I don't mean what is it? I mean, what's it doing there? Wait, did you say it was a Hoei Koban?
Yes, and apart from the meat juices, it looks to be in good condition. I imagine it's very valuable.
This isn't the first time today that there's been talk of a Hoei Koban.
I've heard of pearls before swine, but I've never heard of bullion before bouillon.
And I don't think you ever will again. This is extraordinary, though. This means... I can't find anything out of place.
It means I can't find anything out of place. So is it just the same thing though here?
I think maybe you can examine the... I don't know. Can you examine the coin?
It does show that you can press on it.
Yeah, maybe, probably.
Yeah,
Whee!
I did notice it.
There. Hold on! Coin! Coin! The coin!
It's certainly, and I certainly never expected to find a precious coin underneath this thick cut of meat. And it's from the Hoya too. That would make it really quite valuable.
It's well marinated in the juices as well. Look.
Yummy.
Molly, what? Are you thinking of eating it?
No, but the next time I order a steak in an expensive restaurant, one thing's for sure. My heart's going to be racing as I lift up the meat and peer underneath for a price.
I think you might have the wrong end of the stick about this, Rinasuke.
A Koban coin underneath this steak. There's only one logical explanation. Was the plate I saw, or thought I saw, just a figment of my imagination? This is it now. I've lost. I've lost.
Rinasuke, it's not over yet. Not until the final gavel.
Huh?
Never stop believing in yourself. Keep looking forward, no matter what.
Believe in myself? Really? Maybe I should at least remember that I already examined this.
As the evidence requested by the defense has not been shown to be problematic in any way, I presume any further examination of evidence in this trial will be unnecessary. Does the defense have any objection?
That bloodstain was going to clinch the trial for me. Can this plate of steak reveal any other clues at all? Your Excellency, please, wait! This plate of beef is hiding another clue! Another clue that will reveal the shocking truth!
Objection! The only thing that's shocking here is your unhealthy fascination with beef steak.
Your Excellency, I think I've made myself clear, haven't I? I will not be able to turn a blind eye to any more unnecessary procrastination in this trial.
I'm sorry, Miss Brett, but we must ensure a thorough examination of the evidence. I will not give a ruling until I'm completely satisfied that all reasonable doubt has been dispelled.
I see. As a newly affirmed ally of my country, that's still your position, is it?
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Counsel for the defense, you will now clearly show the court to what you are alluding. Where precisely on this plate of beefsteak is this new clue to be found?
Huh? Yes, we've seen this.
God.
And now I can't skip it.
I think it's
No, that's a problem I noticed too.
There it is! Got it!
Good gracious, that's...
What on earth?
A Hoey era one at that. Miss Brett, this is in fact the beefsteak that you ordered at the restaurant on the day in question, is it? Tell me, why is there an old coin seemingly hidden underneath the meat?
Shut up! Ah! What a ridiculous question. How should I know? I've never seen that thing before in my life. I don't know what this is, but I want no part of it.
Objection! I fail to see how this is relevant. A coin under the meat. That could simply have been a careless mistake by the chef in a moment of distraction.
Objection!
Objection! Don't be absurd. We're supposed to believe that this happened by accident in the kitchen? A rare Hoy Koban just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of steak. If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll rip up my ticket to Great Britain right now.
He's right. It can't be a coincidence. Your Excellency!
Yes, Consul?
A rare Hoy Koban just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of steak? If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll give up my lawyer job right now!
Objection! By all means, don't let us stop you. No one invited you anyway.
Stop. Perhaps, little boy, you should realize that it is you who is relevant.
Even though I'm the one on trial here? The point is, it's essential that we ask the owner of this coin if he can explain what it's doing under that steak.
The owner?
Yes, it's obvious. There's only one person it can belong to. The owner of the koban that was found underneath the beef steak is Kyoryo Korekata. Take that!
It's me! That's mine!
Obviously, it can only be the antiques dealer and owner of Rasute, Kyoryo Kurikuta-san.
Beauty cousin, Mr. Cucumber something. Honestly, these ridiculous Japanese names are quite unfathomable.
Ah, yes. The old man who testified earlier alongside the military sergeant, correct?
Yes, Your Excellency.
I remember him saying that he was up to something with his Koban coin when it happened. At exactly the moment the gun was fired.
The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor.
Too busy on the floor? Sorry, what were you doing?
Looking for treasure. The Hoera Koban, my prized coin.
Then this Hoyera Koban. Do you mean to tell me? Objection! No, please. Why would Korekuta-san's Koban be sandwiched between the victim's beefsteak and its plate? It makes no sense.
Yes! Which is why I'm asking to bring Korekuta-san back to the witness stand so we can ask him.
Officer, bring both witnesses that testified earlier back in here. Without a moment's delay.
Oh boy. I can't believe we've come back around to that pair again. But I have a hunch, a strong hunch, that if we chase down the real significance of this koban, we'll find that it's a key element in the case.
Wow, that is so long.
What's the meaning of this? I was just about to chase down Spider-Man. What's this all about then? Why have I been called up again? Don't you realize that it's dinner time for little baby Otto? When my son's belly is empty, he's fiercer than a pack of wolves.
Exploited by the police we were, like miserable dogs, forced to bear false witness. And when cast from this courtroom, myself I became a ruined man in a trice, a worthless, withered antique. Nothing more have I to say. Sun is set on this russet shop owner's existence.
Be that as it may, Kurikuta-san, something has come to light that requires your clarification. As far as your Rasute memory serves, have you ever seen this?
That's it. The one, the very one. The very exact one that it is.
I'm shocked.
He just stabbed my boot.
The resplendent, splendiferous Hoey treasure that my rusty bones managed to misplace that fateful day.
It can't be.
As I thought.
Young man, enlighten this decrepit old fool. Put me out of my misery. Where was my treasure? Where was it dropped?
Oh, I'm not sure if it was dropped anywhere.
We found your coin sandwiched between a beefsteak and its plate, soaking in the seasoned meat's juices.
The sandwich? Soaking? Seriously?
Clearly, it couldn't have fallen there by accident, which means somebody must have hidden it there on purpose.
Somebody concealed my Hoey treasure between a slab of meat and a little plate? Who could do such a thing? Such an unconscionable thing.
Excuse me. Could I say something? Yes, of course.
Proceed, Inspector Hosanaga.
I mentioned this earlier on in the trial, but I was working undercover in the restaurant in order to investigate another case.
Ah, yes, that's right. The secret undercover operation.
Le Carnival is a high-class Western cuisine restaurant. It attracts wealthy diners, including many foreigners. Recently, there's been a run of similarly executed thefts, targeting the restaurant's rich clientele. A number of such incidents have been reported to the police bureau.
Wicked crimes indeed.
We wanted to nip the case in the bud quickly, especially with so many foreigners being affected. So that's why you were sent in undercover, is it? Yes. I took on the job of waiter at the restaurant in order to flush out the criminal. It seems likely that this Koban incident is the work of the same thief.
So unbeknownst to us, there was a master thief at work in the restaurant on a regular basis. The place was already the scene of several crimes, it seems.
I don't know about the master thief part, but the identity of the person who stole and hid Korakuta-san's Koban is all too clear.
What?
What?
I think the court would like to hear the defense's view on this matter. Tell us, who was the despicable scoundrel that stole Korakuta-san's Koban and hid it under the steak?
Take that! Obviously, it can only be you! Sergeant Nosa!
But how? How dare you? You monster! You deceased! You menace!
Monster?
You're a laxogon of arachnid crawling monster person. I stole the Koban, did I? I'm the master thief of La Carnival, am I? You're seriously accusing me of these crimes, cadet? But it wasn't me! It was Ido! Ido is the mastermind behind all this!
You would push the blame for your crimes onto your own son, an innocent little baby? It's you who's the monster, Sergeant Nosa! Father, why?
Clippity clop, 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 clippity clop. Nippon Imperial Army Sergeant Nosa, sir, preparing to stand down in the Supreme Court, sir. Now let's cross-examine the baby.
Do any of you know of the extraordinarily low wages the Nippon Imperial Army pays those it expects to keep our country safe? I understand that a temporary increase in taxation owing to the recently ended conflicts remains in place. And I have heard it's hard for lower-ranking soldiers to make a living, yes. All I want is to put a hot meal on the table for my son.
That's why you were stealing things at the restaurant.
The place is heaving with money. Every 3 days I'd go there to and do reconnaissance for a target. And I'd enjoy chopping my way through a good steak at the same time.
It sounds like he doesn't bother with a knife and fork even, which is worryingly believable.
And your target that day was the old man in his coat bomb.
Upwards of the impression, yes, sir. He was an easy mark. I slipped the coin into my pocket without any trouble at all.
Veritable phantom thief you are.
I was all set to leave the steak. I was halfway through devouring when it happened.
Bang. Yes, when the professor was shot.
I knew that if the police conducted a search and found the coin in my pocket, I'd be finished. Out of two. So I hid the incriminating evidence as fast as I could, on the double. I slipped it under the steak, hoping that I'd be able to rendezvous with it again at a later date.
This is ridiculous. Perhaps you could carry on with this absurd prattling in your own time.
Well, Miss Brett?
Of course, dear lady, of course. How rude of us. I'm quite sure there's no need to detain you any longer at all. Jesus Christ. May the esteemed gentlewoman please be excused, Your Excellency.
Indeed. The theft of the Koban was clearly perpetrated by this baby-saddled sergeant. It would certainly appear to be unrelated to Dr. Wilson's murder.
Of course it is.
But that means that wasn't the same plate.
Hiding a coin under a lump of meat, the sheer nonsense of such an idea astounds me.
Nonsense, is it?
Well...
And as for picking up your steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork, it's beyond nonsense. It's pure madness.
Very well. Now that all questions concerning this witness's testimony have been answered, I see no further justification for detaining her. But, Miss Brett, you are free to leave.
9!
Thank you, Your Excellency. Good luck, everyone. And good day.
Yamasuki, what's the matter with you? This is no time for daydreaming.
Oh, no, it's just... something about Miss Brett's parting words there got me thinking. I can't quite work out what exactly, but something she said jarred with me. I feel like there was a contradiction in there somewhere. Something didn't quite add up.
If that's the case, don't just stand there thinking. Make your voice heard.
Sorry?
You can think later, but if you don't call out now, it'll be too late. The trial will be over.
Hold it! Wait, Miss Brett!
What is it now?
I'm afraid, just one last time, there is something I'd like to ask you. I'd like you to explain the contradiction in your parting words from just a few moments ago.
What are you talking about? What contradiction?
Objection! What new student nonsense is this? Well, what parting words are you talking about, Ryunosuke?
Hiding a coin under a lump of meat. Sheer nonsense of such an idea astounds me. And as for picking up your stick and biting into it without using a knife and fork, it's beyond nonsense. It's pure madness.
Yes, I'm right. What she said there exposed an undeniable contradiction.
I'm going to need to see evidence, Counsel. If Miss Brett's words truly are contradictory, where is the evidence to prove it?
The meal Miss Brett ordered for lunch.
Yes. It was removed from the victim's table after the incident.
Well, she says that biting into it is not something for her, but it's, in the description it says the meal Miss Brett ordered for lunch.
Well, yes, but that's sort of not the case anymore, but I guess.
Exactly.
Is
We need to contradict it.
Alright. I thought we were looking for something completely new, but no, it's the same contradiction we've been thinking about for like 20 minutes now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Take that! It was just the same as that one. I thought I was looking for something completely new.
The steak that Miss Brett had been eating before the professor was killed, yes? Go on.
More accurately, Your Excellency. The steak that was on the victim's table just before the professor was killed.
Now you're just splitting hairs.
Not true! Doesn't something about this steak strike you as very unnatural?
Unnatural? What on earth do you mean?
Well, we'll just have to see. It's extremely obvious. I'm talking about the shape of the edge where it's been eaten. I see you've noticed it too, Miss Brett.
Notice what exactly, Counsel?
Just a few moments ago, Miss Brett claimed no Englishman would even contemplate picking up a steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork.
Of course she did. She's a refined English gentlewoman. She's a refined English gentlewoman herself.
What?
Of course she did. She's a refined English gentlewoman herself.
Then take a good huh?
I'm sorry, I fluster a bit, but I'm nervous. I don't know where you're going with this.
Then take a good look at this steak, in particular the edge where it's been eaten. As you can see, there are clearly defined barbaric teeth marks here.
Oh!
It looks like Miss Brett has realized something.
So, if the witness, as she claims, wouldn't contemplate eating anything without using a knife and fork, there shouldn't be teeth marks in the steak at all!
Objection! Objection, but what is your actual point? Perhaps the delightful Miss Brett was ravenously hungry and
Ooh, she's not looking too good now.
I couldn't help it. Oh, whatever you say, the lady.
As I said, I really must be leaving now.
Oh, shift!
Afternoon tea with the Minister of Justice cannot possibly wait any longer.
Of course. This will be over in the blink of an eye. Rest assured, I'm about to put this rookie in his place and...
Ow! I've heard enough. You irritating little spectacled samurai relic.
Oh, come on, isn't it to be me? Of course, dear lady. What's the matter, Miss Brett? Have we ruffled your feathers?
Clearly, the witness knows what this means. She's realized the catastrophic implications these teeth marks in the stake have for her.
Ryunosuke, do you know where you're going with this?
Yes. Now at last, it's all come together. The mysterious teeth marks in a steak that had allegedly been eaten with cutlery. The reason why the bloodstain I know I saw somehow seems to have disappeared. And most importantly, the evidence that proves once and for all who shot Dr. Wilson that day. Smells good. Sniff, sniff, I'm hungry.
Wait, no. I couldn't agree more. In the case of the disgrace of this empire.
It's your hybrid theory followed by Meteora, followed by Minutes to Midnight, followed by 1,000 Suns, followed by Living Things, followed by Hunting Party, followed by One More Light? Ah, I get it. I get it, yes. You're putting song titles in the chat now. Album titles, yeah. Is it a cat?
It's a cow, obviously. It goes moo.
The Hoei era, when was that? I'm gonna... Hoei era from March 1704 to April 1711, during the reigns of two certain emperors, Higashiyama and Nakamikado. It's well marinated in the juices as well, look.
What, are you thinking of eating it?
Yeah, BRB. Dinner time. Enjoy your dinner. Don't eat the coins. Don't eat the coins.
And don't drink the curare poison unless if you have a wound in your mouth. If you recently went to the dentist.
Eat coins daily. The freak you talking about? No, I don't feel like eating it. If I was to eat something unedible, it would be glass. Spoilers, I guess.
In another 100 years.
I mean, Swedes eat glass for dessert.
Jag vill ha lite glas.
Glass? Det spiser glass. Her i Norge så det veldig farlig å spise glass.
Oh, that was a great line delivery.
Thank you.
At the time that this game takes place, the coin is just a little under 200 years old. Yeah, like nowadays it would be over 300. How about that?
How about that?
The owner of the koban that was found underneath the beef steak is Kazuma Asoki.
I wondered where I put that.
Yujin Mikotova. What? Takatsuchi Aochi.
Wait, that's mine? Oh, I've never been paid this much before in years.
John H. Wilson. I'm dead. Satsuru Hosanaga. Shut up. Iesa Nosa.
Damn, son! I couldn't afford that thing if I... What with my baby and all I gotta take care of? Ooh, he's a good boy. He's a good little lad.
Giselle Brett, you got it. Sasato, it's yours.
She's a woman. She can't possibly have that much money.
Oh, God.
When my son's belly is empty, he's fiercer than a pack of wolves. I'll have a petition to go to join to be an astronaut.
Attorney who is ace? Well, Ryunosuke canonically will have children, so... Well, he still could be, but... Unlikely?
Yeah.
When will Capcom release Demi Attorney? Well, we'll just have to see.
There's no ketchup. You don't know how accurate that is.
Huh?
There was no ketchup. You don't know how accurate that is. There's the ketchup.
But it was blood, not ketchup.